Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by Nicholas Lee, who is a director at Pires Investments. How are you today, Nicholas?
Yeah, very well, thanks, Zach. Lovely sunny day. Smell of spring in the air.
It certainly is. Got an announcement from Pires this morning. Could you run us through that, please?
Yes, as you're aware, we got into the digital asset space in December of last year, and slowly we've been actually moving our focus much more to investing in this relatively new company, Pluto. Argo first got into Pluto a few weeks ago, actually, when they did their second fundraise. And, I think it's just very reassuring that, they're now following their money. They want to keep a 25% position in Pluto. So they've now just put almost 30% of their new funds they've just raised themselves into Pluto. So that's, from our standpoint, that's a very good validation of the Pluto strategy and prospects going forward. So we're very pleased indeed. We very much sort of refocused our digital assets exposure and got involved with some people that clearly know what they're doing in the space. When you think Pluto was only incorporated not so long ago, and now you've raised the thick end of £30 million. I mean, that's a fantastic performance, really.
And this space is new and burgeoning space, Web 3.0.
Yeah, I think the team is very experienced and understands what goes on in this market very much at the cutting edge, which obviously is why Argo has decided to deploy a lot of money into Pluto. Their main business is more the crypto mining, but they feel that this is a very important investment to enable them to diversify. So we're pleased that they recognise what we've really recognised in Pluto.
And of course, you're already diversified, well diversified in terms of your portfolio. The next generation remit, it's quite a wide one, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what we try to do. So if you really look at how we're split down at the moment, we've got the digital assets leg, we've got our investment in the Shore Valley Ventures venture capital fund that has been doing incredibly well, and obviously quite recently we, I think, quite cleverly upped our net exposure to that company by investing in shares in Shore Ventures, which gives us an increased exposure. And then you've got the sort of third leg, which are things like Get Visibility, which is a very exciting cybersecurity business, and Low Six, which we expect to IPO in the not too distant future. So quite a nice balance, but very much based on the theme of next generation technology. That's what we really want to be focused on.
London investors tend to be very much natural resources, hole in the ground type people. Do you think that in 2021, and I suppose with Bitcoin soaring and and the pandemic, I suppose the pandemic's really been a driver for online and tech, people are finally getting it?
Oh, I think so. And the beauty with technology is it's incredibly scalable. It's actually, once you've developed the tech, to actually expand it doesn't require a massive amount of money. It's more or less got the product, so it's more or less then just building out the infrastructure to sell the product. So compared to necessarily digging holes in the ground, the beauty of tech is you can just scale it with not that much investment. So that's why we think it's a very attractive sector.
Well, good to see that the penny's finally dropping. Nicholas Lee, Director at Pires Investments. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, thanks, Zach.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.